The most interesting thing about the program for me is how much of an understanding the young people have about what's happening in their communities.
And I think that when we thought about the program, we thought about how could they be the influencers and the drivers of the program.
Once you empower a young person to think strategically, you never know where they'll take it.
We weren't just helping with an adults project, we were really creating the project and they were helping us.
In 2012, my partner David Brown and I had an idea to do youth empowerment, but we wanted to do it a little bit different.
When we thought about youth leadership and youth development, it really rang true because we understood how important peer-to-peer mentoring is and how youth often have a greater impact on each other.
So next was a collaboration between the LiveWise Coalition and Thrive Center Omaha, where we were looking for a program that would allow young people to be agents of change in the community, to not just talk about community problems, but actually go out and implement community level change.
Before Next, I'd be in other projects and other groups and it was youth informed, but not youth led. The adults of the group had an idea of what they wanted and we could just help them out here and there and help them to make it better. Where with Next, it's youth led through and through.
Our vision was to see youth get on one page so that they could be galvanized for a particular idea or project. And when we thought about projects, we didn't necessarily think of what they would be doing, but that they would be working together collectively to see their vision and their goals accomplished.
It's a lot of fun to sit and think with other like-minded youth on what you want to do to help your community and then go through the steps in the process of actually seeing that out. It's a lot of fun.
It's our job as facilitators to really help them be successful. They're the ones who bring the creativity, the positivity, the energy. And by them doing that, it really becomes their group with their vision, and we help them execute the goals that they want to see and the change that they want to make.
When we came up with an idea, they definitely sat us down and trained us on how to make that idea come through in the best way possible. Our first community project with Next was We March for Us, was a march throughout North Omaha against substance abuse and violence in our community, as well as holding a community event at Fontanelle Park where we gave away groceries and we had bounce houses and fun things for kids. The training prepared me for the project really well. Not only did they give lots of great information at first on what we were really targeting, what was happening in our community, and what were the things that were happening behind the scenes that we really weren't seeing. They were making sure that we understood what they were telling us and really just giving us the information we need to be well informed and then come to our own conclusion from that. The outcome of it was a lot more conversation about violence in the community. You see politicians and different adults starting to talk more about violence in the community and what they're going to do to change it, as well as different impacts on my peer group and getting people my age, about 14, 15 years old, to notice and feel like they could also make a change. After We March for Us, I became involved in some other community projects. The Photo Voice Kit, which we were tasked with going around and taking pictures of alcohol and tobacco ads, and came to notice that some of the statistics that we were told were true, that alcohol and tobacco ads advertise 60% more to young African American youth and minorities than they do to other groups. Youth do want to make a change. All of us are looking for a voice to speak out on different things that we see in our community, and Next is the way to do it. Next will give you a huge voice to really bring some change and bring some notice on what you want to change in your community.
The future of Next is limitless, and it was designed to be that way.
Prevention work or social change is hard. But young people have that energy, they have that understanding, they have that positivity. And when we can connect that to a thought process that allows them to create change, then anything's possible.
I think any youth with a heartbeat and breath should be involved with Next. The tools that they gain from going through our curriculum empower them with exactly what they need to make the decisions that will benefit them from now and forever.